cdkeys.com. Shop the latest games and upcoming releases at the best prices. Enjoy incredible savings.
I said I wouldn't do.
Alright, well, I feel like I'm gonna just have to use this one. It's probably not as good, but I can see that it's getting detected right now, which is probably just a bit better. So you guys just have to quickly let me know if you can hear me, and if so, then we're all good. Oh. Change my mic.
Welcome to Club Lloyd's, the inclusive account with exclusive benefits.
God, I can't spell. Living life for me. I hope everyone can hear me. Alright. I'm just quickly getting this whole chat thing sorted out here. Yeah, that should be better. There we go. I didn't know if that was actually going to work or not. That actually looks professional. Can you please do Actually, I'm going to have to answer a couple of these questions if you can hear us now. First question, when will you start making more awesome Did You Know shorts? Honestly, I kind of have like 2 quick fact short audios already recorded for some shorts. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I could do some more Did You Knows to spice up the shorts on the channel. So I don't actually have an answer for that one. I might as well, to be honest. MyFourPhases, can you do to search Hook Fang and have a Dream Dragon Wiki later? Please, thank you. Yeah, I can, no bother, that's all. It's fine. I'll have to just get a whole scene sorted. But I can just do that whilst I'm talking to you guys. It should be alright. Well, God, I'm so tired. Run out of milk, so I didn't have a coffee or cup of tea today. I'm foaming. So guys, if you're wondering why the stream layout's changed, it was just simply so I could have the alerts here and then the chat on there, so you can actually see you being talked and see yourself, you know, if you donate or put a super chat or something, being able to see yourself on the stream, just a bit better. Yeah, no bother, I can show it on screen, that's fine. I'll do that a little bit later on. I don't know how long I'm planning to stream for, but yeah, that's fine. I was just gonna... Yeah, that's fine. I don't really have anything else to say on that. Is the audio and everything alright? That should be better. So I've just want to quickly ask, how is everyone? I mean, this stream probably come a bit short notice for some people because obviously, I mean, I only put it on like 3 days ago. Not everyone has a time. But I didn't actually mean to plan the stream this week. I just made the thumbnail, got bored, and decided, well, I'm not doing anything this Sunday, so I might as well. Okay, I mean, I've had a couple of people say hi. Hi, Andre Foster. If that's seeing him. I don't know how many people are in the stream right now. Hello, Alpha Titan. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions to ask, that's the whole point of this stream. Just ask questions about the channel. Plan on doing, because I don't know if any of you are part of the Discord. I did actually like put the schedule up for the videos I'm going to do. I'm lost for words. I didn't realise I forgot. Well, I didn't forget I was streaming. I just had to get everything set up about 30 minutes before it streams. It was a bit stressful. Can I get a shout out? I'm pretty sure me saying hello to you is a shout out, but shout out to Alpha Titan. Yeah, well, you know, there's your shout out. Probably a bit too humble about it. You guys let me know if you like this new stream layout, because I feel like you probably will prefer being able to see your chat on the stream and any alerts. I keep forgetting the webcam's inverted, so to me this is my right hand, but to you it's the left. So alerts go there, chat over there. Yeah, well, I made another short. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. Please focus webcam. There you go. Can't wait for How to Train Your Dragon 4. I suppose by How to Train Your Dragon 4 you mean the live action. Neither can I, to be honest. I'm still a little bit skeptical about it because I don't really know if we need it per se. But at least it's the same directors coming on to do it, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. I wouldn't like it if it was some randomer who took over. But at the same time, I said that about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which I saw recently, and I thought that movie was great. Not as good as the Matt Reeves ones, but a pretty good start to a new trilogy. Well, how are you guys all feeling about the live action? Because it's been more than half a year since we got the information on it. I know it started filming a couple of months back. But it's always nice to get people's feedback, to be honest. Whoa. Well, I don't know if this chat's just come out like, if this chat's just, you know, coming later for me, but I've just spoke my opinions on the live action there. But I'll just say it again just in case. Thank you, Alpha Titan. I'm glad you enjoy my videos, even though I barely ever upload. But the live action, bit skeptical about it. Still happy it's the same director, Dean DeBloy, coming on to do it. But I really can't complain because if we get extra scenes that weren't in the original that add to the world building a little bit and stuff like that, I'll be happy. Have I got? Yeah, I was gonna say one of my cats was just attacking me there. It'll probably come up on the camera later for you guys. Yeah, it's bitter. It's very bitter. Let's see. A cat, yes, a cat. I don't know if you guys want to see him, but I'll see if he comes. One second. Apollo. Oh, there he is. Come in. He's come straight. Oh, my head's hurt. What video is this? What do you mean? Hey, buddy. Want to say hello to the camera? You're just gonna sit on us. Yes, you are. Because this isn't uncomfortable at all, you know what I mean? You're a big lad, aren't you? You're quite dinky compared to Aries. What video is this? Well, thank you. You've just been called cute. You've just been called cute. What do you mean, what video is this? MyFourPhases, what do you found in the How Dream Dragon would be about Hook fan? I haven't checked yet, but I said I will later, so I guess you could, if you have anything you found that you want us to go look at, I'll do it in a little bit. I'm currently just sat here chilling, talking, getting pestered by my cat. So you guys know, let me know, because I never really had it on my other streams. How do you feel that you can actually see your chats pop up on stream? I think it just looks a bit more professional, and if I'm trying to do anything on this channel, it's slowly improved. Because you can't force good change, that's what I've learned. Who'd win, Godzilla versus Toothless? Well, Toothless, if he had his tail fin, or how the hell would Genie Dragon Free Tail, would have the agility advantage over Godzilla. Firepower-wise, Godzilla probably takes the cake. Size and strength, Godzilla. Agility and speed, Toothless. As much as I love How to Train Your Dragon, I'd probably give the win to Godzilla because all it would take is one blast to like kill Toothless. But it'd be very entertaining. There's probably a video about that somewhere on YouTube. There's always all sorts of random videos that come to your mind and someone else has thought of it, and there's always these sort of flash animations, isn't it? I think they're quite cool. So you tell me, who do you think would win? If you brought up the query, you must have an answer, and I'll either give you the right answer or the wrong answer. Can't win. Yeah, but I'd probably give it to Godzilla. Right, you need to stop licking us now, cat. You go back down there. You respond straight away to us when I ask. Tell him. Yeah. Yeah. Just as much as you would love Toothless to win, it's just probably not going to happen. Considering Godzilla's like, well, triple the size. I don't know what the relative size would be between a bewilderbeast, the Red Death. You stop pestering me. Go back down there. Red Death, bewilderbeast, Forever Wing, and Godzilla. I wonder what the size difference is between them. Like Godzilla would be bigger, but I don't know by how much, to be honest. It's really hard to put the size of like something in animation to the size of something that's set, well, in the real world. Um, we're gonna put this in live replay because I'm not sure if you're the only one here. You must be, or just people aren't talking, which is fine. Can't expect everyone to be part of the stream. I'm gonna quickly search. I'll be able to tell you. Forgot how to type there. Oh, apparently there's free watching right now, so they're probably just listening as reply to your comments and stuff like that. If they have anything to say, there's a chat button there. I'm actually generally sorry to hear that. Cats are amazing. What was your cat's name? It's awful. I feel very bad, to be fair. May your cat rest in peace. Was it a boy, girl? If you don't mind me asking. Well, that's a very cool name for a cat. Well, may Kong rest in peace. In the day, as long as you remember him for what a good cat he was, he's a boy, figured by the name Kong. As long as you remember him for the great things he was a part of your life, then he's never really forgotten, is he? I am sorry to hear that. It's always horrible losing a pet, to be honest. Because they're not really pets, are they? They're basically just like, they are just family. But anyways, Alpha Titan, I do think you're the only one who's talking in this chat. But, well, I feel like you've been part of my streams before, but I don't think you've messaged as much. He was born in 2011. So if he passed away yesterday, I don't know if he was close to his 13th birthday or he was like 12 and a bit. That is still a good lifespan for a cat. So he's lived a good life. Oh, may Kong rest in peace. I need to change these letters here back to white because you barely read. I don't know why I changed them to blue. I'm not surprised you cried. As I say, losing a pet's very hard. But it clearly shows him a lot to you, and as long as you remember him for being a good cat, then, as I said, his legacy's never really gone. I've come to learn of that. I've come to learn that because I've obviously, in my life, I've lost a couple of animals that I've loved. But then I'm glad I'm just here for you to distract your mind a little bit with this stream. That's the whole point about YouTube, isn't it? It's a nice distraction from the reality of situations. Also, you just get to talk and meet like-minded people on YouTube. You drew a picture of him. Oh, that's nice. I'm sure. I'm sure Kong will appreciate it, and I don't know if it's pet heaven. I was trying to think of a way to say it, but oh well. Um, at least he's lived a good life. He's lived a very good life. Two, 2011, that makes him 13. It makes me only 7 years older than him. I have nightmares from werewolves? Oh, I have nightmare of werewolves. I'm honestly not too sure because I find werewolves really cool, and when I play Skyrim, when I do like my yearly bash of Skyrim, I always pick werewolves over vampires. My brother used to be scared of werewolves, so I know that doesn't surprise us, especially if you've watched A Boy Who Cried Wolf. If you can hear that in the background, it's my cat's fighting. Stop it! Stop fighting! Well, if anyone who's watching right now, I see this Q&A, so I'm just waiting for the questions to be asked. Well, take your time. Have I ever seen Twilight? Yeah, I've watched the Twilight films. Not a big fan of them. I don't really think they're that good of films. But I do really like the werewolves in them. But in the day, they're just giant wolves, aren't they? They didn't look like man half wolves. Hello, Barbaros. Nice to see you in the chat. You never miss a stream, do you? Not really. We've just been asked a couple of questions. I had a bit of struggle getting my audio to work, as per, I'm not the best at setting up streams properly. Um, we're just talking about werewolves and Twilight right now. Draco, oh no. What's my favorite dragon? I feel like it might be a bit too obvious or a bit too basic, but it is probably the Bewilderbeast or the Death Song, because I really do like the Death Song. It used to be the Death Song top, but I think I've just really honed into the whole Beast thing, because then I got the name to be able to call my subscribers to call alphas and stuff like that. But yeah, it probably would be the Bewilderbeast, but Death Song a very close second. I fell in love with the Death Song watching Race to the Edge. Triple Strike is a good dragon to like, to be honest. I mean, my only issue and gripe with the Triple Strike is I think it's a bit, I don't know. I actually don't really have that much of a gripe. Besides, it sometimes looks a bit out of place, but a lot of the dragons on How to Train Your Dragon, they don't have a consistent design style. Like, if I was to pick a dragon that I really don't think fits properly in the world of How to Train Your Dragon, it's from probably the Crimson Gorgutter. I like the horns and everything, I just think its face looks a bit too weird. Mothra versus the Red Death. I'm gonna give it to the Red Death, to be honest, because of the fire, and obviously, well, technically, if you're going to be scientific about it, the Red Death would only need to shoot its fire for the Mothra to be attracted to the light. Mothra's quick though, but the Red Death would be able to probably ground Mothra with the fire burning the wings and stuff like that. I'm going to give it a Red Death. I might as well give a point to How to Train Your Dragon right now. What does everyone else think? Mothra versus Red Death? Because we also talked before about Toothless versus Godzilla, and we'll clearly give Godzilla the win. But yeah, guys, when it comes to streams, I've probably only streamed once on this channel, or, well, I had a couple of streams that end early. Yeah, exactly. The Red Death could do a spin fire attack, get a huge radius covered with its fire, burn Mothra's wings. In terms of streams, I'm planning to try and stream twice a month, maybe definitely once a month though, because even if it's just streams like this, I really don't see it too hard to be able to just sit down and talk to you guys. I've literally, speaking of dragons that do spin fire attacks, I've currently just got to record my audio for the Typhoomerang for the Typhoomerang short. I've just uploaded the Rumble Horn and then I've done the Thunder Drum about 9 days ago. Getting back into my shorts because the shorts are always easy to make, and made a video. I'm currently in the background just trying to really hone in and finish off Civil Back Biology. I just have very terrible time management and it's trying to find all the specific things I need. But to be fair, the Civil Back Biology, because I've took my time with it, is coming along very nicely. It's probably my favorite edited video. It kind of gives us game theory vibes, to be honest. Why do I keep hearing about Toothless having blue fire on its wings? Because it's actually in one of the comics, I think. Hey man, cat, get off. What's it called? I think it's the Castaway or something. Toothless gets ignites itself with blue fire, and I try to get that image for Night Fury abilities video, but I couldn't get it without actually buying the comic to take a picture of. But I don't know if you want to be your canon, it can be your canon. Have you ever thought about playing SODOFF? I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's an acronym for something, but I don't know. It's SOD, School of Dragons. It won't be School of Dragons, shut down, but there are those people who are bringing it back, aren't there? I don't know, Draco, you'll have to let us know what you mean by that, and then I can actually give you a proper answer. I'm not very good at acronyms. For someone who turns 20 on Tuesday, you'd think I'd be a bit more hip, but I'm not. I'm just very clearly an antisocial person. I don't really have a big online presence besides YouTube. I tend to just keep to myself. But that's just me. Find it easier. It's less work. Have I seen Godzilla vs. Times Kong? I saw the original, and about 2 weeks ago I did see the New Empire, which I thought was an alright movie. I'm just not a big fan of the human stuff, but the whole Hollow Earth, the world building around the Hollow Earth was mint, and I did like Scar King, but the only thing I didn't really like was Shima's design. I didn't like. It just looked like. I don't know, it just looked very cartoony. But I did like the movie as a whole. I just tend to prefer when there's less human stuff. What MFP? What was that, Alpha Titan? I don't know what you're saying. What to? I'm losing the plot. Is a School of Dragon remake. I thought that's what you meant. I probably will play that because I never actually played too much of School of Dragons originally, and it's something I've always felt a bit ashamed about since it closed down. I always thought I would have time to play it, but life's just a bit of an annoyance. Yeah, I probably will play that. I'll probably do a couple of videos on it, just as those extra getaway videos a month, you know what I mean? I'll be back in a second. I feel like these cats are messing around. 1 second. Oh, what's the MFP on my screen? MyFourPhases. Let's put it there. I don't know why. I just wanted to add an extra asset. Just kind of wanted. I just like the webcam borders when it's got like the name for the channel name. I had a couple other stuff I wanted to do, but I didn't find the time. You've been playing the School of Dragons remake, and it's good. Where do I find the link? Because I probably will start playing it. And that's probably why I like the Death Song so much, because when I did play School of Dragons, that was the first dragon I got from the Loki's Chamber thing, and I fell in love with it. I actually will probably need to play School of Dragons, because I'm planning on doing a video about the Hidden Worlds ecosystem, and I want to use some of the footage from School of Dragons, the Hidden World there, just to obviously some cut edits for the video and stuff like that. You can send it in the Discord, that would be very much appreciated. I just need to log on to the Discord on this laptop here because I broke my phone. I haven't had a phone for since last Saturday. Shocking, I know. I imagine not having a phone for a week. I broke it. I dropped it whilst I was at work on the concrete floor, and the bloody the crystallized LCD display leaked in my phone. I can't use it. I just need to log in on here. But I know for a fine fact until I get a phone, I'm not going to be able to log in on here because it's going to do the mobile authenticate. But I could go on Discord on my PC, which is literally behind. I just use the laptop for this stream because for some reason my laptop is right where my PC is right now, behind here. I mean, the PC is right here, and my laptop's right here. But my laptop always has an amazing internet connection. And I remember last time when I done the 1,000 sub special, the Wi-Fi is terrible. I just need to get a long enough Ethernet cable in my Wi-Fi router for my PC, but that means going from my bedroom all the way down the house, down the kitchen, through the living room to the Wi-Fi router. And that's just a bit too much hassle because I'm going to need like a good 20-meter router. Ethernet cable. But if I can use my laptop right now, I obviously do want to be using my PC more so for stuff like playing How to Train Your Dragon 2, the game, because I actually really enjoyed that game and I thought I was actually quite good at it. Better than you, Walker, at least. I'm not throwing any shade. And then I started failing. It's a hard game. Controls on it are very slack. My friend, I betrayed me because of YouTube. Your friend betrayed you because of YouTube. So many How to Train Your Dragon games, Minecraft mods. Yeah, I do want to do. Well, actually, I have a video planned. I have this new series on the channel I want to do called the Forgotten series. So I want to look through some of the forgotten How to Train Your Dragon comics, the games, and stuff like that. Dragons, which will be the first one, because if there's one dragon that has just been completely forgotten and I always feel bad about, it's the Snaptrapper. But yeah, I want to also do videos like playing How to Train Your Dragon fan games, and you never know, I could start a Minecraft How to Train Your Dragon mod series. Because those videos aren't hard to make. I'd rather just do it like a Let's Play style. I'm sorry to hear that, Alpha Titan. A lot of people, did he betray you because do you do YouTube? I'm not sure, but yeah, a lot of people don't like the idea of being YouTube. So I know my family used to hate me doing the idea of YouTube until I actually started making money off of it. This isn't the first channel I've made money off of YouTube. I used to have a Nintendo channel, which, looking back now, was just terrible. That channel isn't closed, just stop making videos for it. Channel's been inactive for about like a year from me. Speak of the fucking devil. Um, I don't even need to say hello, Raffle Ticket Studios, because I know exactly who this is. Well, hopefully it's the right person. Hello, Tom. I was literally just speaking the Nintendo channel there. Oh, I don't diss NX. Yeah, well, I know exactly. That's Thomas. I'm not dissing NX, just the channel. We both decided to end it, and for good reason. We decided to do our own channels. The two mods that are in progress for the How to Train Dragon MC are Newberg's Dawn and then Blue Dude's Dragons and the modules. Is Newberg the one where they added the speed string and stuff like that? Because I figure I've seen videos on that. Did you see the Lion God? I'm guessing that's his god, not good. Is that the TV show sequel to like the Lion King or something? No, I don't know if right. I don't think that is. Um, no, I haven't seen that to be honest. What? No, I haven't seen it. What are you using the Raffle Ticket Studio account for, Tom? Might as well just call you Tom Cullison. That's actually a disrespect. Apologies. No, I haven't seen the Lion God. Mm. I'm so tired. Yeah, quite a few people join the stream and talk. But yeah, I probably will be checking out the Minecraft How to Change Dragon mods, and definitely be playing the remake of School of Dragons because, as I say, I feel God. If you're a werewolf, what eye color and what fur color? Um, light blue eyes, light grey fur. I feel like, or red eyes. Basically, just like death from the Puss in Boots. Hmm. I know that both speed stingers, but I'd think they've. I don't know if they've posted any videos on it. I know there's quite a few How to Train Dragon mods, but that's just I need to log back into my account. Hello, Apollo. What are you doing? He's come back, guys. He's come back. Hey, chill in there. Hey, hey. Green eyes, black fur. That's a good combo. What about you, Alpha Titan? What colour fur and eyes would you have if you were a werewolf? Hey? You're getting attacked. Yeah, Kitty. Yeah, hello. Everyone say hello to you. Say hello on the stream. I'll see you attack. Yeah, Tom. Ow. Alright, he actually is attacking us now. Wow. Heck, yeah, go back down there, you little sausage. I love cats. Oh, so do I. I have another one, but he probably won't come over. He's called Aries. Yeah, Alpha Titan. Rest in peace, Kong. Lived a good life. Random question, what's your favourite animal? I don't know. I never thought about it too much. If I had to pick a favourite animal, it probably would be. It sounds weird and it sounds grim. There's like this three-horned lizard that busts the capillaries in its eyes to squirt blood like frets, and it's really cool. And I love those sorts of survival adaptations. But there are quite a few animals I like. I really do like the Wolverine too. Your fur is black and orange eyes. That sounds cool. Well, guys, might as well just start a werewolf gang. Is anyone a werewolf to pass on the gene? The Thorny Devil. I think that is right. I'm going to quickly search that up 1 second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the lizard I'm talking about, the Thorny Devil. Well, it was a very good spot. I do like that lizard. It's just weird survival adaptations like that that make everything just how things have specifically evolved and adapted specialized cells and stuff like that to fend off predators. I don't know, how often do you guys just look at someone and be like, I'm gonna squirt eye blood at you? It just doesn't happen. But nature finds a way, doesn't it? Are you still bugging me? You're messing up the display. You're not gonna leave me alone. Who wins, Sam or Jacob? I'm assuming you're talking about Twilight again, and I can't even remember who Sam is. The only one I remember is Jacob, so I'm just gonna say Jacob. I can't, as I say, I didn't really like the Twilight movies too well, to be honest. Hmm. I don't know why I stopped on. My cat will be back soon, I bet you. Yeah, Jacob. Sam is the black werewolf. Favorite dragon from each class. I can't remember who Sam is. As I say, I generally don't remember the Twilight movies that well. Favorite dragon from each class. Um. Ooh. Mystery class, Death Song. Tidal class, Bewilderbeast. I'm gonna have to have a look around here again. What did I say? Tidal class, Bewilderbeast. Mystery, Death Song. Tracker. Like either the Nada or the Rumble Horn. Sharp class, Razor Whip. Boulder. Boulder's a tough one. Let me have a look. I don't remember which dragons here. I think all the dragons right here. Boulder, probably the Whispering Death or the Screaming Death. Hello, that Wyvern critic. Stalker, Typhumarang. Especially, the only thing that I actually like about the Nine Realms is when they've done the whole courtship display between the Typhumarangs. So I've done. God, I'm losing the plot. Stalker, Boulder, Tracker, Tidal, Mystery. And you've done Sharp. So which one am I forgetting? Am I smoking in my home? I suppose so, yes, but I'm not smoking. I am vaping. Oh man, what plants am I forgetting? Lipsidal? Tidal Wildebeest, Mystery, Death's Stupid Typhoon. What the? Screaming Death. Sharp Razor Whip, Tracker. Honestly, I feel like I've just said all of them, but I think I'm forgetting a class. My head is battered. In 1 second. Fuck, I forgot all the classes. I'm trying to answer all your questions, but... Oh, I forgot the strike class. Bloody hell. Strike class. Night Fury. There we go. That's why you've just asked. Strike class. Yeah, that's all of them answered. If you personally had to write your Jormungandr from Nine Realms, what would you change about him? I'd actually make him bigger. I wouldn't have had Hiccup chain him up. Yeah, probably just wouldn't have included him, to be honest. It was a bit rushed. Obviously, I'd have him as an alpha species dragon. I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. What is your favourite kaiju? Um, Favorite kaiju? Honestly, probably Rodon. Not gonna lie, he didn't feel menacing at all, but the blue gas thing was neat. Yeah, I actually did like that and making the dragon sick. I think he just looked ugly. His design was just so off. If anything, there's other dragons in Nine Realms that look hideous too, like the Sky Torture. I don't really like that design at all, but even then, he was a bit more menacing. I don't know, I really didn't enjoy Season 8. I didn't even enjoy pretty much any of the seasons. I think my favourite season of the Nine Realms would probably be Season 5. It's just rushed, just corporate cash grab. To be honest. First thing I thought was Warbot from Godzilla vs. Kong. That makes, yeah, that actually, yeah. No, to be fair, that's a really good thing. If Shumi was an How to Train Dragon, what class would she be in? I'm just gonna say Tidal. Ice always makes us think of Tidal because ice is frozen water. First thing I thought was, what, yeah. I don't know what I would change about Jormungandr. I just have him bigger in Alpha Class Dragon. Yeah, seasons every 2 to 3 months shows it was rushed. Especially when Race to the Edge sometimes had like had about half a year on a good schedule between seasons, and if not longer. Um, there's not much I would change about him because I just wouldn't really include him, or I just wouldn't, I just wouldn't make the show. I really just wouldn't make the show. I really like the concept about the Nine Realms, and like it would be in a great way to expand the hidden world from what we saw in How to Train Dragon 3 with the different ecosystems. But I plan to do that in a video anyways, so who needs DreamWorks? Got me, guys. Tell me why I would put Shimu as title class. I don't know. I would put her as title class because I would put her in the Arctic biome. The white skin would obviously match the snow. Camouflage specialization to the Arctic. Ice, as I say, is just a very much title class ability. Just kind of gives us a nice blend between the Bewildebeest and the Woolly Howl, so that's what makes us feel like it would be title. God, these chats are fucking don't fit properly on the screen. I'm gonna have to move it again. That doesn't matter. Still read it because I've still got a chat over there. To be honest, I like the whole future aspect of the Nine Realms, but it should have included something about dragons in the modern world too, kind of like Jurassic World or Chaos Theory. Jurassic World. Yeah, I always thought instead of a fisher, maybe it was like an archaeological explanation on what would be the modern day New Burke. That's what I have plans to do when I rewrite the Nine Realms. I think that would have been a bit more sense finding potentially a dragon skull. Even if it was an expedition to Vanaheim, you would have be a bit more plausible. But I feel like it should have just been a good cooperation between the modern world dragons already and had a show beforehand that re-released dragons into the world because I know people say it diminishes Hidden Worlds ending. At the same time, it doesn't because Hiccup's reasons don't really make too much sense. We're going to keep you in the Hidden World until humans can come to terms with dragons. It's like, well, how are people supposed to come to terms with dragons when they're already if they're in the Hidden World and never meet them? Ooh, if I was a dragon, what element and what class? Yeah, that's a good question. What name? I actually made a dragon idea that I really liked, and I think I put it as Boulder or Stoker, and it would have like translucent wings that harnesses the sun and like basically concentrates a narrow point of the sunlight, turning its desert dune environment into glass. I know I've already got a dragon like that. I forgot what I put his name as. Oh, it's Sandquaker. That's what I put. Sandquaker. But he also would have a very hot flame. And it would be more like a wyvern-like dragon, so it would be kind of like Cloudjumper. It would have two hind legs and two giant front wings that would act as legs. And really just needed more time to write the script, and especially the animation plus Hiccup's arc in the show destroyed his character completely. Yeah, they really did just ruin Hiccup. Do you think it would be smarter if they did the seasons every year and not every 3 months? Honestly, yeah. It also just provides a bit more longevity and a bit more time for people to appreciate it. Better animation, more time to finalize and write the scripts, redesign some of the dragons or really focus on some of the dragon designs. And people would probably have more time to appreciate it year round instead of it being forced in your face every 3 months. Do a dragon original character video. I have plans to do that. I also have plans to do weird videos like turning, I don't know, how to change dragons into Pokemon into how to change dragons, stuff like that. Just weird ones. If anything, when it comes to like an art sort of video, I already have all the assets made and paid for new species of alpha class dragons for like Boulder, Sharp, Tracker, and Strike. I have these sort of plans. I just don't have the time to do it. Well, I have the time to do it, just not as frequently, not weekly videos anymore. That was too much of a burden. Would you read or watch a sequel series on How to Train Dragon Made with Knights? Honestly, as a British person, I would love that. It would be so nicely in shiny metal armor and like medieval knights. Because obviously, when I think of medieval knights, I always think of dragons. That would be a really cool idea. Yeah, I would watch that. I think that's a good idea. And that's also because I'm British and studied at A level history in the medieval times, so I really like that sort of aspects. No, I would. I'd watch it. Honestly, I probably would have watched How to Train Dragon in any period. I'll say the Nine Realms, I like the modern theme, but maybe it was a bit too modern. What would be neat as long as I don't mess up like Transformers the last night? That would be neat. True. If you were toothless, what would your life be like? Vengeful, to be honest. I probably would never have trusted humans. It's called Hidden Nights. It's a cool idea. Hey, this is the sort of stuff you want on the stream, don't you? You want these ideas bouncing back from one another. And I did say that eventually on these sort of Q&A streams, you guys are going to help me rewrite or remake, like, write a How to Train Dragon 4 with some of the ideas I've got. Really solid ideas, to be honest. Speaking of like-minded people always helps the creative juices. Hey, God, we've had a lot of people talk in this stream. Imagine Prehistoric Planet, but it's just dragons vibing in the hidden world. Honestly, Prehistoric Planet is such an amazing Apple TV show. I've watched it, and it also inspired me to write a whole TV show. The dragon you made up, do a video. I actually got art made for the dragon too. I do want to do videos like that. Those are the type of videos that could be made over the course of 2 days, like really not hard at all. I don't know how to do this whole chat thing because... Actually, no, I know exactly how to do this chat thing. I just have to... Not you. Not you. You. There we go. That sorts the chat out. Yeah. Yep, and the same for that. I wouldn't want it to end up like the Nine Realms earlier, and yeah, it would be a case for... And from that too, wouldn't it be cool if they basically rewritten Nine Realms? Yeah, well, you guys can help me rewrite the Nine Realms. It's an idea I have too. I have loads of ideas, it's just the execution that takes time. Well, yeah, I really did like Prehistoric Planets. I haven't actually got around to watching season 2 of it yet, but the first season's amazing. I remember sitting there on Halloween night with all my lights off, purposely having my door locked, as I'm a very antisocial person, so I don't like trick-or-treaters, watching Prehistoric Planet. I already have the thumbnail made for rewriting. God, if you had made a How to Train Your Dragon show, what will it be called and how many seasons and what day will it come out? Honestly, if I was to do it with How to Train Your Dragon show, I don't know, because I would really want to do a show on Zephyr and Nothing, children, Hiccup's children. Same time, I'd want a whole new cast. But if I was to do a TV show, I always think 4 or 5 seasons always a solid foundation to lay out a full story. It's what I tend to reach for when I write my own TV shows and stuff like that. About 4 or 5 seasons. Even 3, if the story doesn't demand another season. And I don't know what it would be called, to be honest. Well, I would dedicate a whole episode to the Snaptrapper. Call the episode Snap and Trap. Just a way to actually see the Snaptrapper in some other form than just a bloody bold dragons thing. I think the main thing was at least 10 episodes per season and 6 because it was just too important. And 4 episodes and 4 filler. Yeah. Yeah, filler episodes really never help the show. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, if you check the description of the stream, there should be a Discord there right now. And if not, I will post the link to the Discord in the chat now. Just let me grab a hold of it. By the way, what are your thoughts on the live action? Apparently we're getting a new character called Skalda, and I feel like they might replace the Red Death with him. We talked about this early on the stream. I'm a bit worried, but I have faith in Dean Deploy. But I also just like how Change Dragon's still getting recognition in the modern world, other than garbage TV shows like the Nine Realm. When I go to college, I make a kaiju film and a dragon saga. That sounds awesome. Good luck with that. Which dragon would you really like to be? I'm just thinking. I don't know, I feel like I would want to be a dragon that didn't kill other dragons, but at the same time, it's nature. I honestly probably would like to be an isolated dragon. Or not. I would actually probably the Bewilderbeast, I suppose. That's always my cop-out answer. Oh, sorry, guys. Right, what else have you said? Sometimes I always hate the latency of streams because I've replied to what's being said here, but I'll have to wait. Thing. Do you think a series about Bork would be cool? Honestly, yeah. If only if Bork wasn't as cartoony and idiotic as he was. Even someone... Yeah, I actually do think that's a cool idea, just I wish it wasn't so many. In many other ways, which dragon would you like to ride? Honestly, I would like a good medium-sized dragon. It's strong enough to defend itself. Honestly, I would love to like ride something like a Death Gripper or even a Stormcutter like Cloud Jumper. Death Gripper would be very painful though, wouldn't it? Look at the spikes on its back. It'd be very painful. I've got my Thunderclaw here too. Which I'm pretty sure this is the right design for the Thunderclaw because there's always a bit of confusion about it being bipedal and non-bipedal. Oh. I swear I turned off auto zoom on this thing. No, where'd it gone? Would that be fixed if the spike's laid back? True, true. But then I feel like it'd just be causing the dragon some discomfort, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like the dragons that would be one on the right. This this stream so far has been very informative and collaborative, isn't it? That's why I wanted to do this stream. No, I generally do think, yeah, if I look at that and it bends, yeah, well, technically, I mean, obviously it's just a toy. Do that with the tails that do close in. It's obviously kind of like cartilage on a scorpion and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they would lay back. But I feel like if you were sitting on top of them and only a couple of them could move up if they wanted to, and your saddle and you're sat on your saddle and pushing it down, it'd be a bit discomfortable for the dragon. Imagine like we had something like a prequel series about Drago finding the Northern Alliance and him finding the baby wildebeest. I don't know if there would be lots of people to watch it, but it would be definitely neat. I know that's the issue with stuff like How to Train Your Dragon. They already have pre-established world building, and real fans want to get even more into the lore and the world building. But they wouldn't do something like that just simply because it wouldn't be for the masses, and you want to target the masses over the non. Just obviously get more viewership and more money. Which is a shame, because we don't really get fan service these days anymore. I feel like later on, guys, what I'll probably do is that's probably why the 9 realms happened. Yeah, it was just yeah, that's exactly why the 9 realms happened. Hit the nail on the head there. You guys later on, I always like to do this for the people who on stream, give them a special look in all the videos that I planned, all the thumbnails and etc. Because I've got loads of thumbnails made and all the titles for it and everything. It's just getting around to making the videos. That's always the issue because I always spend way too much time on editing because I'm a perfectionist, even though sometimes there's no need to be. And then it would fill the gaps to the story and see how long Tiflis ended up with the Red Death's Cave. That does make sense, yeah, that would be good. Yeah. Obviously, we know Drago has a bit of a history of Night Furies because in Night Furies, the whole reason he lost his arm as a boy and, you know, the unreleased Fire Tides, or so Richard Almond said, which is a cool idea. But then I think that's just too much fan service. I don't know. I really. I'm not sure. But then I kind of have a similar idea for what I want to do when I rewrite How to Train Dragon 3. A similar storyline to that, but at the same time not. Mine's probably a bit too dark, to be honest. But I'd rather. I love adult. I love animation. Even like stuff like How to Train Dragon that's got the darker elements. love how I've specifically made sure to wash and wear this hoodie because it was just a thumbnail. Perfectionist. I don't know. The chat's went a bit dead, so never mind. For lots of things, what would you like hope for in the live action How to Train Your Dragon? Honestly, a bit more focus on I don't know. I don't know. I'd love some scenes of, as you say, Toothless feeding the Red Death, or stuff like a bit more mention of Valka and some retcon fixins like Stoic giving Hiccup his mother's breastplate and stuff like that. Just like a little bit more mention of Valka because I feel like it would set up a live action a bit better for How to Train Your Dragon 2. Because it did always feel like Valka come out the blue a little bit. Still the best of the three in my opinion. And obviously, I would like some new dragon species too, to be honest. I feel like that's the best way to do the thingy. That's something that adds more to the original, not something that just carbon copies the original. To be honest, I think something which may have had potential is the hybrid dragons of the games. I think if they appeared in the shows, they would be neat, plus they appeared in How to Train Your Dragon 3's Toyline. Yeah, I did like the idea of some of the hybrid dragons. Some of them are just stupid. Some of them are really stupid. But some of the hybrid dragons, it sounds awesome. And that would be perfect for a modern world setting like the Nine Realms, to be honest, with laboratories and stuff. Will there be more Rise of Work videos? Of course there'll be more Rise of Work videos. I'll probably do a pack opening per season, and I'm pretty sure the new season started now, so I'm gonna have to start grinding again soon. I actually messed up a recording because I actually got to the end of the season pass where I got the special pack for being a Grand Alpha Premium, and I got the Hidden World Barf and Belch. Still didn't get the two I was looking for. Christ, my mind's blank today. And I can't even use the Hidden World Barf and Belch skin because I haven't even got Barf and Belch unlocked. So that was a bit, just grind my teeth a little bit. I really like playing Rise of Berk. And that's why I was looking forward to How to Train Your Dragon The Journey. I don't know what's actually going on there. I might have to do another cryptic search through Billy, get some more gameplay footage, because I really like the look of that butterfly dragon. Oh yeah, they added a new tier called Epic and Rise of Berk, which looks pretty neat, but I hope they aren't behind a paywall. Well, we know where that's probably going. It probably will be. But I'm glad. I'm really glad that stuff like School of Dragons is closed down. Not that School of Dragons is closed down, but we've still got games like Rise of Berk that is updated. I'm not sure about Titans Uprising, but that was never really my jam. I don't really like Candy Crush kind of games. But Rise of Berk is always been quite good. I've always liked playing Rise of Berk from now and then. Though for most of it, unless you've already had answered it, what could you do for writing or to add to the idea in the story I mentioned earlier, Hidden Knights? I would probably have Hidden Knights be a reference to the Hidden World, maybe a group of people that migrated from New Berk, or even just anywhere in the world who have actually raised and lived in the Hidden World and are like protectors for dragons against human ideals and stuff like that. I don't know how you feel about that, but the Hidden Knights sounds cool if they lived in the Hidden World and knew dragons more in the natural setting and have a better reason to defend them and stuff like that. It also would be cool to have a secret kind of cult, the Hidden Knights being a secret cult to the world. These masked vigilantes against humans for dragons that know, like sort of like a cop drama thing, but not a cop drama. To be honest, Titans Uprising is just recycling previous events and making you pay a lot, sadly. Plus, they haven't added new dragon species in months. I remember when School of Dragons closed down, there was a huge insurgence in Titans Uprising, and they tried to work on it, but the servers went down. I feel like the trailer for Dragon's Journey, but I didn't like the fat baby nadders, how fat the baby nadders are, and I had the Forever Wing and a lot of alphas on my old phone for Rise of Berk, but I lost all of it. That's very annoying. So far, I only have the Forever Wing and the Green Death and Rise of Berk isn't it, and I'm working towards getting the Bewilder Beast. It just takes so long unless you pay the 90 quid to just unlock it in a pack, which is extortionate. And I also kind of like the grind, because when you get that cutscene, it's really redeeming. Not that well, I haven't seen the cutscenes by the time we actually get them, but it's still really redeeming. I just like the whole format of Rise of Berk. It's got plenty of content in it. I actually like the brawl matches. I didn't think I would like the brawl matches, but I love the gauntlet and the arenas and stuff like that. It's fun, strategic. And I always like strategy games because it keeps your mind focused and makes you want to replay it like, oh, well, I've done that last time, so maybe this would be the best course of action. But at least we've still got content on How to New Dragon games, I suppose, still out and available to us. Unfortunately, we haven't had any console games since it was a I forgot what it was called. The one that came out on the Switch. How to Train Dragon games. The one of the New Riders, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure his dragon's is his dragon a hybrid dragon in that game? I know people that like that game. I never got a chance to play it. Oh, I mean, I say we haven't had console games. I mean, we had the really shit Not in Realms video game. And I feel like I'm going to include that in my Forgotten Games video, just to solely, you know, do the piss. Not to say of them living there, they would be from a new group of archipelago that are behind a mist wall that goes beyond the hidden world. That, yeah, well, if it's your idea for a TV show, you do what you like, to be honest. I wish Wild Skies was still outlaw. I never got around to playing that. I wish I did. Legends of the Nine Realms, yeah, you've already put it there. You should have put a couple more dots on there. The horrible Nine game. Dawn New Riders, the ones with the Shimmergrin. Yeah, I think. Do you plan on watching the How to Train Dragon movies together? Maybe analysing them? I'm still trying to figure out a way to do that. That also has the potential for a lot of people to watch it, because obviously I could do it on Discord, but then I would want to pay for Nitro for the highest quality available. And not everyone's always on Discord. But I am planning to analyse the movies. I've got 3 thumbnails made. I've got How to Train Your Dragon 1, the start of the State trilogy, How to Train Your Dragon 2, the middle of a Magic trilogy, How to Train Your Dragon 3, the end of an Eloquent trilogy, and I've got all those thumbnails made. Basically just like a movie review, but looking into it in depth, but it would always be nice to watch it with you guys. Yeah, possible since copyright. Well, I've tried it on YT before, and yes, you do get copyrighted, and the stream just basically gets shut down. So it'd probably have to be Discord, which is a shame. It's weird how you get videos that are like watch-alongs and don't get copyrighted. But I suppose they don't really ever show the movie, do they? Or they do, just a bit blurred with a watermark over it. And I always just feel like that's annoying because you don't actually get to see the scenes they're properly reacting to. Well, so far we've been streaming for nearly an hour and a half, which is mad. I would put a BRB screen right now. Twitch, I don't know if you can on Twitch. I would have to set up a Twitch account too, but if it turns out I can, then I probably will. But then, as I said, more the issue of it'd be only a limited audience to be able to watch it with. And if I was to do something like that, a watch along, you'd want as much people watching as possible, so not everyone's missing out. And I'd have to start building up my Twitch. And I already find it hard enough to build up my bloody Discord anyways. It's hard to get people to join a Discord server. Oh. Which behaves the same. Yeah, it's a really cool idea to do, but it's like very hard to execute. Discord is probably the only way. One second, guys. I think Discard sometimes on the summer weekend. Yeah, true, because there'll be quite a few people on break from like school, uni, and stuff like that. That's probably the best course. If only copyright didn't exist, it would make sense why copyright does. But I would, to be fair, if someone was making money off my videos, I don't think I'd be too annoyed. It depends what they're actually doing, though. To be honest, with my videos. If it was like reactions to my videos and using some clips from my videos, then I wouldn't care too much. But I wouldn't want people to just be uploading my videos. The only time I'd appreciate that is if I got like terminated or something, and I'd be like, "Excuse me, can I have my videos?" And it looks like my channel just hit 7.4k subs. I mean, it's been very slow. That's just because I've been inactive for about half a year, which is totally unacceptable, guys. I apologize very much. I don't know what he's doing here. I think the worst part is people re-uploading shorts and classifying them as green screen and getting more than the OG upload, which is basically just a re-upload. Yeah, to be fair, I will agree with you there, that is a bit annoying. You don't know any more questions to ask. Well, that's fine. It's always hard, basically, put on the spot to ask questions. I know someone was wanting me to go through the wiki. I don't know if that person's still in the chat. But to do that, then I would kind of like... It didn't stop. I also felt like it was probably best to start streaming because there's always going to be quite a bit of break between uploads now, like big uploads. So I'd always want to interact with you guys in the meantime. I just found a schedule that seems to be working so far for us. I don't want to have to overwork myself, especially when I start uni in September. I'm not exactly going to be doing an easy course since I'm doing games development. Maybe I should be like making a How to Train Your Dragon game. I already have a whole game series planned. But it's never going to work out that well. Pardon me. So, I have a question. Like, How to Train Your Dragon Modern Warfare, when I actually love like a PvP, like Dave Dragon's kind of How to Train Your Dragon game. Battle of the Archipelago. Um, so when I do streams and I will be playing a game and doing Q&As and stuff like that, this is just like a test kind of stream, really, and just talking to you guys. Do you want the same sort of format as I had for when I done my 1K subs? Because I really like that. It means I'll have to get the green screen out. But I also want to just do this one right now because I never feel like I use this backdrop enough, and I could spend money making this thing. It was annoying. It was a big task. Lot of glue, which I'm probably ruining the back of these cards with. Oh well. You want to see even more annoying, guys? I've got my toothless right here, and part of my setup that you can't even see it unless I move my webcam up. I have Huck Fang, Deadly Nada, Zittleback, and a Grunkle. I have to figure out a way to get them properly in the background because I don't want them just sitting up there, never be seen or see the light of day. Maybe I get them like stitched to my chair or something. Just put them on my shoulders and just stay very still. Soon, I have to be making big headway on Zippleback biology. Like half the video I did. All the audio, music, and background setup. Just need to add the assets in and animate them. Rip How to Train Your Dragon fans' wallet when they release merch for the live action. Very much true. I feel like I would want to be picking up something. I want to pick up crop though. I'd probably pick up a t-shirt and never wear it otherwise. You think both formats could work? Yeah, I just feel like if I'm not gaming, this is the type of setup I would like. But if I am gaming, then I would like the other one. But then it's remembering all the hotkeys. Like I have to have this here for all the buttons and hotkeys to switch between scenes. I could always get a Stream Deck, but then I'd still have to remember the Stream Deck. Will there ever be triple strike videos? Well, I've always done it. I mean, I know you've commented on it, but I have done a short on the triple strike. Triple strike videos, probably not specifically the triple strike, unless I get around to its biology, because that would be an interesting dragon to do its biology on. But I am wanting to do like a sort of Book of Dragons format video where you go through it. It's kind of sounds like a bit of a rip off of New York, because like I kind of want to do like a proper Book of the Dragons kind of style that we've gotten for every class. And I've actually got some assets made there for it. I hate the idea to make a proper metal song about How to Train Dragon. Is there anyone who knows about songwriting? Not me, I'm afraid. Triple Strike Biology. Yeah, well, gotta get Zittleback done, and then I'm gonna do Deadly Nada. And then I could do Triple Strike. But there's other dragons I want to do, because even the core dragons, like the Monstrous Nightmare, they all have cool biological components, like obviously it's gel, Cloud Jumpers, 4 wings, Grunkles, being able to spew lava and stuff like that. They'll have like that's the thing I like about How to Train Your Dragon. They're all very cool when if you. It's a very cool series if you put it under a magnifying glass to try and look at the science and how it actually work. Because some of it's very plausible. Yeah, there's a lot of dragons that need biology done. All these ones. Let's pick in the ones, but I always let the viewers vote. Zibbleback will be soon, and then it'll have to be Daddy Nada because that was the second highest voted, and then it'll probably be left up to the fans. There's other cool dragons, like explaining the Skrill. It's like Dramillion biology would be confusing to explain because it's just copy and paste. Yeah, that's one I'm not looking forward to doing because that's just like it's very implausible scientific wise, unless it's got a bunch of different organs at the back of its throat, which would explain why it's an ugly dragon. Yeah, it's probably one of the most unrealistic dragons in How to Train Your Dragon, but it's still a cool concept, to be honest. Other dragons are cool. I'm trying to explain, like the Silk Spanner, and the Sliverwing, even the Death Song and its Amber and stuff like that. The Flightmare. Let's have a look here because I'm just looking at something that step out. Snaptrapper would basically just be the Zibbleback. As we say, the Triple Strike, the Death Gripper, the Squirrel, Timberjack. Even like stuff like the Singe Tail, there's a lot of interesting dragons. I feel like the most memeish video I could ever make on the biology series is the Hobgobbler, a little toad dragon. Yeah, well, Game Theory actually done a video on some of the How to Train Your Dragon fires, and that's very helpful for the Bewilder base because he explained how that could work, and it was very similar to what you're saying. But if there's no more MatPat to do How to Train Your Dragon videos, I'll have to take that role, won't I? I'll be the usurper. I mean, obviously Game Theory's still continuing, but it's like beating the battered horse, isn't it? It's just like I don't like the idea of watching Game Theory without MatPat anymore. But then at the same time, the best way to support MatPat or his legacy would be by continuing to watch his channel or his creations videos. It's one of those things where you just got your thumbs, twiddle your thumbs. Mm. 20 minutes and I'll be streaming for 2 hours. I still don't know how long I'm streaming for. I'll probably try and reach the hour mark, and then that would bring us to like 10 o'clock. Even though I have work at 7 AM. Comic Con. That's the only issue. I want to go to Comic Con one time in my life. But obviously I don't live in America and I wouldn't pay. Sweet on my hair. I hope I do, because that'll be a nice speculative video to make. I'm pretty sure you'll be making a video on it. Most of the How to Train Your Dragon community will. Alright, you've got to go. Well, I'll see you later, Draco. Bye. Have a good evening or morning. Or afternoon. I'll see you in the next stream. Yeah, and that's what I like. That's probably the only thing that the live action really appeals to me is continuing How to Train Dragon's legacy and on the YouTube scene too. It's been able to talk about it because I haven't been able to really do that since the Hidden World because it's not exactly anyone really enjoys making videos about the Nine Realms because it just comes down to ranting. I know you've done quite a few videos. You've like explained Jormungandr and stuff like that. Um, but personally, if I'm going to make a video on the Nine Realms that's got the title Dragons the Nine Realms, a corporate cash grab. A shameful corporate cash grab. Hey, the Death Dealer has a really long tail. Really flatten out. I feel like everyone's probably run out of much questions to talk about, to be honest. Just fine, because there's only a finite amount of questions asked in the world. I'm gonna write that down though. Comic Con, How to Train Dragon, live action, design, potential leaks. Yeah, that's as I say. Yeah, it's the only thing that the live action's really got me rooting for. How to Train Dragon community being probably alive. I'm only hoping though, like with the live action How to Train Your Dragon, they kind of don't go the same route the theatre did because like stuff like the Deadly Nada were ugly and they just didn't have wings. They're not gonna though. They have a bigger budget, and I always wanted to watch one of the theatre things. But obviously, Universal Studios has its own How to Train Your Dragon thing building up. So I'm just trying down on water. You can't see that. Yeah, well, if you're gonna do a remake, you have to change things up. I would just hate to sit there in the cinemas and just watch scene for scene of the original in live action. So that's the other thing that entertains us a little bit, the new idea of adding some new story beats in. Hopefully it doesn't change the whole theme of the original though. Just take some original scenes out and replace them with some new scenes that still also are very cohesive to the story. Because if that's one thing How to Train Dragon 1's got down perfectly, is a very cohesive story. How to Train Dragon 2, on the other hand, a little bit messy. Still better movie in my opinion. How to Train Dragon 3, the first half felt like a proper How to Train Dragon movie, and then fell off the wagon a little bit for me. Still still far above superiority in quality compared to other animated things. Another thing I've just realised is that if they add some new dragon species in the Book of Dragons clip, that would definitely be sick. Yeah, that's what I said before. If because someone was asking us what I would want in a new live action, I was like new dragon species. It's end of the day, that's one thing we'll never complain about. Yeah, How to Train Dragon 3 felt like a forced ending because it technically was because Dean DeBloy didn't want any sequel movies made. But there is a way around achieving the same goal he wants. I have a way to try and work around that has a similar conclusion, but also keeps the dragons and humans in a utopia, which wouldn't be too hard. The only thing that might be controversial for when I do it and talk to you guys about it is that I probably won't have a Grimmel movie. I'll have a new villain called Estra, a former acquaintance of Valka. And I would probably just be playing on the idea that Valka was originally supposed to be a villain. And she had an acquaintance who was evil. That awesome. I got a really cool idea, and it tried to work it so that nothing is completely changed about how Jane Dragon Hidden World. It just ends differently in a same kind of manner, but not of the idea of dragons leaving. All the story beats could be kept very similar. Some of the elements that they tried to implement, I have a better idea of going about doing it. Yeah, Grimoire was just way too overpowered. I mean, I can't say he's a bad villain. He's very menacing, better than Drago ever was. Drago was just a screaming lunatic. He's still cool. But I want Estra to be the similar sort of vibe to Grimoire. Yeah, very dark and good. I do agree. And that's another video I want to make because I have this Forgotten series where I want to talk about the dragons, the games, the comic books, and I also want to talk about forgotten plot lines, stuff like Valka being evil, just to really highlight the potential, and it just helps add more discussion and fire to the How to Train Dragon community when it comes to like Reddit and stuff like that. Not in a bad way, because there's always be people who have their own opinions and stuff and won't agree with others, but it's always still fun to talk about what if, and well, clearly you know what it's like to write about what ifs. You do what if videos. Hmm. Well, you've just give your own self, you give your own self an idea there. To be honest, yeah, it would be cool. That's what I always love about movies, the behind the scenes scenes and stuff like that. And that's what I love because I've got like pretty much every medium of How to Train Your Dragon TV shows, besides just The Edge, because I don't think you can actually get that in DVD format, and if you can, I will be getting it. All the behind the scenes, I love the Dragon trackers because it really helps with shorts and footage and stuff like that. Whoa, I fell. No, no, I didn't think there would be. It's a shame, to be honest. But at least we've got plenty of others. Actually, I mean, I haven't got all of it in my bedroom right now. Some of it's downstairs, but one second. Oh, 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 oh. Like, this is just some of the. Actually, it's not all lined up. I need to get that. Like, I've got more downstairs. Well, that's just some of the How to Train Your Dragon medium I've got here, and I love looking through. It's always why I like DVDs, and it's always when I go to shopping. I always look in the thrift stores and stuff like that for the DVDs because I like the behind the scenes because it adds extra footage, and obviously, if you really want to, you can download it on a computer through various applications of a CD player. And unfortunately for me, I do have a CD player, so helps with my videos, but there's always it on YouTube anyways for someone who's already done the job. The one thing I do want, I've got How to Train Dragon 1 and 2 in there, and I've got 3 separate. But I want to get the Blu-ray collection of all three. Is someone in my Discord? Oh, seeing bad stuff. I can't even get in my Discord right now. Crap. I don't know if the stream's back on. I don't know what the hell's happened there. Is the stream back on? I think it is. I've just watched it there. I don't know what's happening, but who's the person who's typing in the chat right now? Because if I can find a way, I might have to... Well, one thing to add in saying you're actually on the point to see that Hidden Knights is kind of vigilantes. Yeah, that's... Fades, but the nice way. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, well, can someone tell me who's talking in the Discord right now? I currently don't have access to it because I can't authenticate it. It's maybe an issue. I don't want you to name and shame or anything. Just I kind of need to know if it's a Discord server, so I want to know who's causing eruptions. Sophie Morris. Okay, I need to find a way to get onto Discord. What's happening? I'm getting a Discord. This is annoying. There actually might be one way I can get Discord. One second. Why is my computer not working? This is frustrating. Oh, what the hell's that done there? There's one second I'm able to get back on a Discord, I think. The screen's probably a bit 10 times brighter now. I'm trying to realise I could go on through my PC. I always forget I barely ever use my PC. I'm gonna turn that down for you guys because that might be a bit too bright. Updates. My desk is overcluttered right now. Just stuff here. "13 out of 15. For many of the ways that you would name an Eastern style like Japan or China archipelago that there would be around center on the Forever Wing, that would be cool. Kind of reminds us of the Serpent's Air, like the whole culture on the Forever Wing there and everything. Yeah, that's the one thing that Hidden World always left mysteries up for, because you got the people of the different ethnicities in the dragon hunting world talking about Drago and Tigrimo. It's just nothing we've really seen. I mean, obviously in Race to the Edge, you got people like Krogan, and it's nice. It's nice to see the representation, to be honest, and it does leave more questions open for the world building. So, I'm probably going to end the stream soon. Do you guys have any more questions you want to ask? It's so bright. Any sneeze, I'm going to quickly mute my mic for you guys. Hay fever is annoying. Not. Thank you, Varus. If you were able to be a hidden knight, what would you like to have as a dragon and a magical ability? I don't know. In terms of vigilantism, I would like a changeling. You know, it'd be cool. Dragon shackles or stuff like that. You use your acid and like spit on the chains to free dragons. And you'd also have the cloak and ability to keep you protected if needs be. Oh, That as well would be cool as well, from have their world to have magic and others, and other to not just science. I'm not too sure about magic per se, but at the end of the day, if you think it fits in the How to Train Your Dragon world, then you write it however you want. No one's ever going to complain about someone talking about their own fan fictions for like a new TV show and stuff like that. More How to Train Your Dragon content, the merrier, that's what I say. Any fan fiction is better than the Nine Realms. True, that is a very valid point, exactly. Doesn't matter how you go about it, you can't do it a worse job than the Nine Realms. And the day, I just like talking about How to Train Your Dragon, people's ideas. This Discord has taken very much the piss. It's went through like 30 updates. Part 10, okay, that's fair enough then to say. Thanks for the words of encouragement to keep writing as well. Another fellow Dragons lover, I know that inspired me to want to keep writing it. That's the best part about the How to Train Your Dragon community. I've never really found them to be discouraging because we all love we all love we just love How to Train Your Dragon, and I love reading fan fiction and stuff like that because it's always nice when you see a good idea, and the Hidden Knights is a really cool idea. Shouldn't be long until I'm on this bloody Discord. The only character I might have liked in is the Knight Light Elder, but the whole transfer alpha power thing, it looked very silly. It looked really silly. I agree with you there. Good guys. I was able to. I've actually gotten on the Discord now. Just gonna leave you guys over there. I hope that's alright. Part two, and he is hoping to either this story or another story that would make a retcon the Nine Realms in the multiverse scenario. True, that's a good idea. Who was this person? Well, that's a bit of a long discussion. That's someone who doesn't know the difference between being caught blending personal life with, just something that I enjoy doing. I'm a bit pissed off, to be honest, guys. Not even just jealous, to be honest, but it is what it is. Who's the person, just everyone else who wants to see a good future of How to Train Dragon, and what one story idea would you put for the Hidden Knight scenario? Hmm. I don't know, maybe they have to team up. They all have to band together. Maybe they're the order that has to try and protect the knowledge of the hidden world from a more medieval thing, because obviously medieval times they were just as butcherous as Vikings. So like maybe they try and protect the hidden world, or just a classic easy scenario episode like protecting an endangered dragon species. Okay, that's the whole Discord thing sorted now. I think incorporating them actual real life events in the story would be sick. That would be awesome. Like, and obviously, if you're British, George the Dragon Slayer, like maybe play on that sort of idea. I'm gonna turn my PC off now and I'll end the stream in about 10 minutes. Oh, apologies in advance for that. Discord should buckle. Got cat hair on the computer now. Thanks, Apollo. Oh shit. You go. Let's play. To be honest, from my end, is that I would rather to say the same thing, but not to be as foolish, for not to make their home wouldn't be a giant target. The dragons make their own, but that's up to you. Only you have a proper vision for what you want to write. It's very wise words, Wyvern Critic. We can only give you ideas, but you've got your own vision, so you have your own set plan for it. It's the same of how I make videos. You guys can give us ideas, but then when I was getting the editing, it's like I can only do it how I want to do it. It's a representation of you as a person, not anyone else. We can only help you or give you some feedback, and that's about it. Because it's your own person. Thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in the Discord. I might continue to go on the Discord later on. Not on the chat or anything. I'm a bit weird out with the stream, and I have to sleep soon because I have work at 7 AM. To be honest, guys, the stream's reached nearly 2 hours and a half, so I think I might end it here. Simply just because I am tired now, and I think we've covered a whole lot of stuff in the stream. So thank you all very much. Well, that's fine, I'm pretty sure that's fine, no bother. I'll see you in the Discord and I'll talk to you soon. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was just an easy stream to make and it's just casual. Yeah, it's fine. I'll probably hop on the Discord a little bit later on the chat. See you all later. I hope you enjoyed the stream and I've been MyFourPhases and happy dragon training.